You want to introduce?
Okay, cool. So hello and welcome to this is Minecraft MC in Depth. We are going to be doing a quick tutorial by my friend here, Ben. Say hello.
Hello. Hello, guys.
This is a tutorial about how to make a mob grinder with a dungeon. So take a look.
Yeah, so, you find a dungeon sometimes and you're like, oh man, these things can be used to get, like, loads of items and you don't know how, so sometimes. Have you ever. I don't know. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ben, he's well, I have to say, pretty amazing at Minecraft. Maybe not in the actual like fighting, building stuff.
Yeah, you can
He's
probably
just
see I'm
really
not very good at fighting.
Okay, but he is very good at making clever contraptions, and you'll see that in this video. He's actually going to be making some wiring. So, am I right about this?
It's really simple
You're
stuff, but.
Yeah, you're going to be making some wiring to alert you when you have stuff.
Yeah, so why don't I just explain what's in this tutorial? So
All right,
basically, I'm going
sounds
to
good.
show you how to find a dungeon trap and harness it to produce lots of mob drops. And then also, the last part is optional, but I have a system where it will just tell you when something has been dropped out of the grinder.
Interesting.
So, okay, so step one here is light up the mob spawner, but don't destroy it. And the next step,
Okay.
this is a bit strange, but remove all the floor.
Hmm.
So,
So, are we going to be replacing the floor at any point with
nope.
anything else?
Well, we're going to be replacing it with water, but you'll see.
All
So,
right.
first, we're removing the floor. Since this is creative mode, it's actually tougher in some ways because you have to be careful not to destroy the spawner. And,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't believe you can spawn in actual spawners or any
Probably just
spawners.
big spawners.
I don't even know if you can spawn in those. I mean,
Hmm.
yeah. I am on 1.9 pre-release too, in case you haven't noticed, but.
Ah.
So now
Okay.
you dig out one, like behind over there, as you can see, and make it so that
Hmm.
water flows across the floor.
Okay.
Then at the very last bit, you dig down 2 blocks.
All right.
This will be the area where the mobs are carried to, and then they will drown there.
Hmm. Bit grim.
Well, it is a drowning trap, so it's supposed to do that. And
All right.
yeah.
So this isn't very lit up, so sorry about that if the YouTube gamma doesn't allow you to see this. Right now, I'm seeing this with terrible frame rate through a Skype share
You
screen.
don't need to share
So,
that, Andy.
okay, well, I felt it necessary, so I may not comment on the very tiniest details since I can't see very
I'll
well.
raise the gamma, actually. I'll probably raise it a bit. So,
Alrighty
yeah.
then.
Okay, so here we've got. This is a little one tall area where the items will fall through, as you can see from that cobblestone barrier.
Alright.
And I'm trying to find signs and failing.
Now, will the mobs actually be sucked underwater? I've never actually
They
experienced
will
that with
fall
rivers and
underwater
stuff.
because they don't actually have any instinct to float. So they'll just kind of let themselves fall, especially if you're on the other end of the trap. If
Huh.
you're one of those people who likes to idle in front of a mob grinder to get loads of items, then the mobs will go towards you and therefore they'll just, sink underwater. And
Huh. Okay.
so here, this part's also optional, but pretty much what I'm doing is I'm making it so that the items flow into a one wide channel, and therefore all the
Alright.
drops can be delivered to a single point, which is
Great.
nice because, if you're one of those people who wants to idle in front of your mob spawner, that's easier
Then
to
you can
do.
just get all of them.
Yeah, you don't have to walk back and forth or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so this part's kind of boring. I think I'll cut this. Okay, so here we've
Alright.
got our little pressure plate, and I'm going to wire it up.
Okay.
So step one is one block beneath the pressure plate, the block
Mm-hmm.
beneath the block the pressure plate's on. You
Yeah.
need redstone wiring. Now this
All
trap,
right.
you can pretty much transmit it as long as you want, but just be careful you don't exceed 15 blocks, because that is the redstone limit. It will just kind of burn out after that. Not burn out, but it won't make it that far. You
Mm-hmm.
can use repeaters and everything, but yeah, so just be careful of that. So right there, I just built an inverter. It's called.
Mm-hmm.
You just take a redstone current that's off and turn it on, and you'll see why I need that, because redstone torches are pretty much act as inverters all the time. So if you
Mm-hmm.
get like current going to one,
So when there isn't anything, so is this
light will be off.
last?
Yeah.
Yeah, the last redstone torch. You're gonna make
And now
another one
this
like
little contraption
wherever you
here,
are.
I'm pretty much just adding this block here so that the current is going straight into the wall where I'm gonna place the torch.
Okay.
And as you can see, place the torch and it's off, so that works out. And when
Okay.
I throw something on it, it's on.
Okay. Here, let's see if it's off. Wait, I actually didn't see that.
There,
Oh,
off.
wow.
And
Well,
then, see, I seal it up.
it's
And the
good.
next step is the most dangerous by far, because this is a part where you try and enable the spawner without dying.
Ooh. Well,
So
I mean, you can probably run out of there pretty quickly.
yeah, and in creative mode for you though, it's very tough. I probably know none of you will actually be doing it in creative mode, making a spawner, but yeah, so it can be pretty dangerous because you have
Ah,
to.
I see that you've put torches all over this spawner
Yeah, and I need to take them out from the side so that it doesn't destroy the spawner. So you don't need to worry
in
about this
moving
part,
water.
but yeah. What I end up doing is I just seal up the water for now.
Okay.
Because in creative mode, you're invincible. In survival mode, the way you probably want to do it is have a torch right near your entrance that you can knock out from like really close by, like right when you're near the exit. Because that way,
Uh-huh.
you know, you want the room to be you don't want the room to be completely dark until you have a way out really easily.
Yeah. Now, I assume you've actually probably gone through quite a lot of trials doing this because you've probably destroyed quite a lot of spawners
Yeah,
making these
that's
tutorials.
true. Although,
All right.
yeah, I'm not gonna argue that it is have. Okay, so if you get any weird things where one of the waters isn't going all the way like to the other side, you just have to kind of block off the water like this and then replace it because it will need to be
Okay.
updated, the water. Okay, so now we've got our perfect little trap. That's kind of
Great.
nice. Now what you can do is you can have a little iron door. It's kind of
Mm-hmm.
cool, makes it seem more scary. I always like to have windows because it makes it awesome and you get to see
Nice.
skeletons dying. But, oh, yeah, that's kind of cool. And look, we're
All
already
right.
getting. No, we're not already getting some mob drops, but yeah, I'm trying to put in
And
some windows here just for the viewers. Oh,
glass
arrows.
panes or glass
Do you see
blocks?
those arrows falling down?
No. No.
Oh,
Oh,
arrows
oh.
and bones. See, we're getting lots of
Ah.
mob drops. Very effective trap.
Ah. Now, would there be any way to limit it only to arrows if you don't want any bones? Or separate
Um,
those?
no, there's no way because they come from the same mob. If you were trying to
Okay.
filter out like creeper and skeleton things, you could probably do it, but
Oh
stuff.
yeah, explain your little
No,
creeper
that's for
filter.
another tutorial.
Oh, all
That's
right. Well, you'll just have to wait and see. It's actually very clever. Okay, so continuing. Um, or not.
Yep, there we go.